To the viewers watching online, to my fellow members of the committee, technical working group, secretariat, preparing staff, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Secretariat.
Good morning, everyone. Before we proceed, I would like to put on record that the live stream for this pre-bid conference began at 10:01 a.m. However, due to series of meetings that's simultaneously conducted, the chair will later on declare the official time of the polling program. So this live stream is in accordance with our Department Order number 6, which mandates us to live stream certain procurement activities in our official YouTube channel. Also, this session is being recorded for documentation purposes. Mr. Chair, you may now begin.
Thank you, Secretariat. I will be presiding over this meeting. At this point, I hereby call the previous conference to order. Time is 10:01. I request the Secretariat to conduct the roll call.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As a matter of procedure, please respond with present and raise your hand once your name is called to acknowledge your attendance and determine that your quorum is established. First, for the bids and awards committee, we have the chairperson, Mr. Mark Luis Bisantilo, present. The vice chairperson, Engineer Beltrin Eloy Jr., is temporarily disqualified as he is now discharging duties as the caretaker of the office of the assistant district engineer. Regular member, Engineer Rinaldo P. Dacera, is also an official travel to the regional office. We have another regular member, Engineer Edwin K. Lanzar, present. The new back regular member in replacement of the Engineer Johnson C. Sabelino, Engineer Bdry C. Orapa. Present. We have provisional members, Engineer Rene Ian, and Engineer Abilina D. Mamacola.
Present.
For the technical working group, we have the head, Engineer Mike D. Lola. Present. The assistant head, Engineer Jeffrey F. Mercana. Present. Members, Engineer Karen Joy D. Ramos, Engineer Sam John C. Catolico.
Present.
And Mrs. Evelyn G. Medina.
Present.
For the secretariat, yours truly, Engineer Emmanuel Marie Sacro. We have a backsec member for civil works, Engineer Noel A. Cornetas. The procurement staff, Engineer Zedan Becerra,
Present.
Ms. Maria de Vivian Roberto,
Present.
Mrs. Dimitrios Binginguni, Mr. Mark Antonio Padilla, and Mr. Carlos C. Diaz. Observers, Mr. Chair, were duly notified in writing but non-attended in person. So for this pre-bidding conference, 5 out of 7 members of the committee are present, hence there is a quorum. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Secretariat. Kindly enumerate the agenda for this meeting.
So the agenda for today's proceeding, Mr. Chair, is as follows. Number 1, the call of order, which is recently concluded. Agenda 2 will be a brief presentation and explanation by the BAT of the basic contract data, the requirements of the bidding, the documents to be submitted by the bidder, and the criteria procedure for the eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed bid evaluation, post-qualification, and award. So this will be discussed by representatives from the implementing unit. Agenda 3 will be questions or comments from the bidders. Maybe they are watching online. And replies of the BAC, if any, since no representative has attended. Agenda 4, other matters. Agenda 5, summary for proceedings, including supplemental bid bulletins to be issued as of this day. And last is adjournment. That's all, Mr. Chair.
We can now proceed with the second agenda item that includes the presentation of this basic contract data and overview of the meeting requirements, process, and evaluation procedures. Let me emphasize that only clarifications officially issued through a bid supplemental bulletin shall modify the bidding documents. We now request programmer from Planning and Design Section to present the key information. Start with contract ID 25IG0079.
Good morning, everyone. For contract ID 25IG 0079, name of contract, network development, dash road widening, dash secondary roads, dash Ormoc-Baybay-Southern, dash Southern Leyte, boundary road, dash kilometer 1116, class 859, to kilometer 1118 plus 313, tama, kilometer 1119 plus 447, to kilometer 1120 plus 731. With a total contract duration of 288 calendar days, with approved budget for the contract of 77,199,877 pesos and 46 centavos. Its major category of work is RCP, or the roads construction PCCP, with a total dimension of 2.771 kilometers. Um, um, for information of everybody, this is also this contract is for notification with its original project title of Network Development Program, dash road widening, secondary roads, dash Ormoc-Baybay-Southern Leyte boundary road with original stationing of kilometer 1116 plus 859 to kilometer 1118 plus 326, kilometer 1119 plus 447 to kilometer 1120 plus 852, 1120 plus 871 to kilometer 1121 plus 500. That was the original title, AIP based on GAA, and we modified it for this new station.
The boundary BDRY
Boundary is Bdry,
and road is
the
RD.
RD. That's all.
Clarifications, questions from the back,
Non-administration.
from the technical people. So, with that, I'll proceed to the next project. Next is the programmer to present the key project of, from project information of 25 IG 0077. From mission and section.
Mr. Chair, for this contract 25 IG 0077, contract name, repair slash maintenance of the DPWH building, Leyte, DEO, equipment personnel building, Barangay Brgy, period, Hipusngo, Baybay City, Leyte. This project location, Barangay Hipusngo, Baybay City, Leyte. Approved budget for the contract is 1 million and contract duration is 75 calendar days. This project is the perimeter fence in the, equipment personal building.
Yung nakuha, ito yung the Ako na, hindi ko nila.
Included ang building ito sa
May data pa. Sa mga building.
Equipment personal building.
sa report.
So the repair of the building, including the space.
Extension mo, extension.
Clarifications, questions on the back,
No more.
head PWG. So let's proceed to the next project. 25 IT 0078.
Mr. Chair, for this project, contract ID 25 IG 0078. Contract name, repair slash maintenance of DPWH building, Leyte, 5th DEO, main building, barangay Hipusngo, barangay is Brgy, period, Hipusngo, Baybay City, Leyte, Baybay City, Leyte. Contract location, barangay Hipusngo, Baybay City, Leyte. With approved budget of one million and contract duration of 75 calendar days. This project is the extension of the maintenance of this. Maintenance along sa likod sa stairs. Stairs na may open up.
Yung kamay.
In the center, sa center. Extension.
So bring it up, it's a
Questions on the
About return na kay mga service of devices. Kung return the tenants. Service of devices. Need tayo ng
Any other questions, clarifications? From the back.
numbers. So
Okay.
about the sun. Hindi compared on entitled sa sun. Why not the same? Really specify. Hindi na specify.
So single story lang yan.
Thank you, Engineer Tana, for the comprehensive but concise overview. We will now proceed with the next item. Engineer Mike Lola, please lead the discussion on the meeting requirements.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For this procurement, we follow the two envelope system. First, the 18,000 envelope, which includes the graduate certificate registration, income license for 70 77 and for contract ID, Critical ID 0077 and contract ID 25 ID 0078. At least small d. And for contract ID 25 ID 0079, at least medium A. Then the single address completed contracts. And the list of ongoing projects, including the contracts awarded but not started, and the net financial contracting capacity computation. Next, the omnibus source statement. And the project requirements. Project requirements, this includes the bid security. This must be valid for 150 calendar days. And the Class B documents are required for joint ventures. And for the second envelope, the financial envelope, this includes the duly accomplished bid form, bill of quantities, detailed unit price analysis, and cash flow unit schedule. That's all, Mr. For trying to check using the DPWH civil works application, we also will perform pursuant to Department Order number 117, series of 2017. There is a technical issues arise. Annual checking will proceed, but the suitability result will remain very. So, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Corolla. To emphasize, it is the BAC that will conduct preliminary examination of bids, detailed bid evaluation, post-qualification, and implementation of award, but with the help of its technical working group, and all in accordance with 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. We now open for the floor for clarifications. Leaders viewing the live stream submit their questions in writing via email to DPWH@gmail.com, not later than 10 calendar days before the deadline for submission. Engineer, your questions? Raise the mic. Are there any concerns to discuss from the committee or technical working group members?
None so far, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, Mr. Chair.
From meeting supplementary, holiday solution.
And so far.
Hearing none, Back Secretariat, can you inform us of aging academic schedule activities?
So, sorry for the short notice, but We have scheduled later on this afternoon at 1:30 in the procurement conference for rainwater collector projects that will be hosted once depending on the results of the procurement conference. And then we have an opening of RFQs on 16 tomorrow at 9 a.m. 5 RFQs, and then on the 18th, pre-bidding conference for the third batch of civil works. But for the information as well of everyone, the shortlisting has been moved because upon inquiry of one of the prospective consultant, we inadvertently attached the checklist for the eligibility, technical, and financial proposal and compliance with Section 22 of the Marketing Code, which requires 7 days at least for the posting of supplemental bulletins. We have issued a supplemental bulletin to post the checklist. So to comply with the 7-day requirement, we moved the shortlisting and eligibility screening from July 18 to July 22. And this also affected the pre-bidding conference from July 25 to July 29 and the opening of bids from August 6 to August 12. So that's the new revised dates for the consulting services, and we have also made the necessary invitations to the observers. So 22, 9 a.m. and then on 25 that would be at 1:30 because we have another scheduled preparing activity in the morning. And August 12 9 a.m. So far that's like this.
Thank you, Mr. Secretariat. To summarize, only written clarifications and queries from the prospective bidders will be accepted. Responses shall be issued via bid bulletins posted on the buildings and the village website. Supplemental bid bulletins shall be issued at the 7 calendar days before the bid submission. Deadline for section 22.5.2 of the IRR. The Box Secretariat is hereby instructed to prepare and post any necessary supplemental bid bulletins if applicable. There being further matters to discuss, may I hear a motion to adjourn?
Mr. Chair, I move adjourn this.
And the motion.
There being no objection, the private conference is hereby adjourned. The time is 10:41. Thank you, everyone. See you this afternoon.
Okay.